Okay. Are we live?
Okay.
Always the same question. Are we live now? I think so.
I can tell you in 5 seconds. Okay. Looks like you're live.
Yay! Hello, everybody. We're live now. I still need to get used to how to switch scenes in Streamlabs. I think there is a scene editor how to thing, but never mind. So, how are you doing, Barnabas?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm fine too.
Have you had nice holidays?
Yeah, I had. I was relaxing. I did. No, actually I worked almost every day, but it was fun. It was fun. I read a lot. I finished reading some books, so that I could check off some of my to read books from 2020, and I'm ready for 2021. And here we are again. I think 3 or 4 weeks later since we had our last live stream. Hey Francesco, how are you doing?
Hey,
Um,
nice to see you again.
yeah, totally. And yeah, today we're gonna add Cypress and Jest to our existing next.js to-do app. So we had this app, we created this app here in the other three parts, which I will reference in the list below, or in the description below. And you can, let me see what we did. So we can add live streams here. So start streaming again in 2021. And yeah, you can mark it as done, or you can remove it. That's what we did with a Postgres database. We set up a Postgres database last time, and we used Knex. Is it Knex or Nex? I don't know how you pronounce it. So we use next.js to interact with our Postgres database. And today Barnabas prepared, he did the preparation to add Cypress and Jest to to our code, so we can test what we did so far with Cypress. Let me introduce Cypress first. So Cypress is a JavaScript end-to-end testing tool, and we're gonna use it to interact with our application and test it with a headless browser and see if everything works as expected, which makes a lot of things a lot easier. So and the other thing is we said we're gonna use the testing library, or let's try it. We're gonna use Jest as our test runner, and we're gonna use testing library. No, is it React testing library?
React testing library.
Here it is.
Yeah.
So we're gonna use React testing library to run write the code for our tests.
Unit and component tests. Yeah.
Exactly. So let's jump right into it. So let's exit here, and you're already invited, yeah. So where are you? Here's your cursor. So I first need to install all the dependencies. So let's add Jest. Let's add the.
Maybe we should just start with Cypress. We don't need Jest for Cypress.
Oh yeah, you're right. So let's
all the Cypress stuff first.
So let's add Cypress first.
Yep.
We added the time cap anyway for 1 hour. So let's see how far we get, so we can do more streams if we need to. So.
Okay, this will create a new folder in your project.
Yes.
With a lot of example stuff. It's also possible to use TypeScript. We just need to put a TypeScript config into the end-to-end the Cypress folder.
Okay.
At least that's what it said on the homepage, and it seemed to work for me.
So is there getting started? Get started.
I didn't. Let's see. Yeah, exactly. But the TypeScript stuff is in a different section.
Just paste. If you want to share a link with me, just paste it in VS Code. It's easier because I've closed all the other apps. So
yeah, it's here in the
TypeScript. Let me see. TypeScript.
It's at the bottom.
Oh yeah, install TypeScript. So yeah, we have installed TypeScript already. We have also added the TypeScript editor support. We're both using Visual Code with the live share extension. Oh yeah, and we need to, as you said, we need to add the tsconfig, this tsconfig into the Cypress folder. So let's.
I think it's just because we need to tell TypeScript about the Cypress, the globals.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, and I think the target is different. Let's see what our no, the target is actually the same. Our target was also ES5.
Yeah, but it could be different. But in our case, it's the same.
So what we could do, give me a sec. So I mean, we could drop this, and we could say we extend. Oh, is it here or is it here? Let me see. Extends the tsconfig JSON from the folder above. So we have all the other things that we added here also in our Cypress setting. So if we change something here which is important for us, and we can still override it. So let's see if this works, or we go back to their suggestion and it gets started. Hi, Identico.
Great.
What about the Docker part? Oh, so yeah, so to make Francesco curious or happy, yeah, we the entire app runs inside, or we have, let's see, we have a Postgres container running for our database for this little to-do app. So yeah, there is Docker is part of the project. Francesco, don't worry. And even if we would not have an image by now, I would just run something now to make you happy. Hi Dante Codes, follow him. Awesome channel. So let me see. So yeah, I let you.
Cypress open. Yeah, you can just type in yarn Cypress open.
Yarn Cypress open. This is a command we will add to the scripts later on, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now the new window is opening Cypress. Let's see. I'm glad that you're a happy person. Okay, so to help you get started, we add some folders.
Yeah, this Cypress folder with all the example code in it.
Oh, they added it. Okay, got it. So
maybe, and at the top right of this window, you can see the browser that it detected. It's Chrome 87.
Yes, Chrome 87. Yeah.
Yes.
Firefox.
You can also choose different browsers. It's also supports Edge and Firefox, which is pretty cool. Well, Edge is just Chrome, so no surprise there, I guess. But yeah, Firefox.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So they come with example tests here.
Exactly. Yeah, you can just click the small arrow, and open the example folders, and click off one of the tests, and then it should run it.
So let's see.
Inside
actions.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's what you mean by they open a different browser. Let me see that people can see this. I need to adjust it. Okay, now. Oh, a lot of things happen here. I may have selected a complex test here. So can you explain what they do right here? What's happening?
Well, there's a test file, the one that you selected, and there's like a lot of commands which tell Cypress to visit the page, look for specific elements in the DOM, check if they are empty or if they contain like a specific text. You can also like press buttons, fill in forms, and do stuff like that, and just have like a complete the complete flow for one of your features and test it like from end to end. That's why it's called end-to-end testing, I guess. Yeah. But this was just an example. I think we should delete the example folders for now and just start writing our own first test. You can leave this window open, the Cypress window. You can close the Chrome browser with the test.
So we can.
And then let's just create another file inside the integrations folder inside Cypress. I will create it.
So let's delete all the example tests first, right?
Yeah.
No, we don't need them. There are some plugins and some other things. So let me see.
Yeah, just leave the plugins and stuff for now. I haven't exactly checked what they do for now, because for simple stuff we don't need them yet.
Yeah.
I created this create and delete to do spec file, and I prepared some code for it. Let me just copy this.
Yes.
over.
So I just greet some people. So hi Cal. Yeah, I mean, the head is great, isn't it? So yeah, Team Iron Man here. Okay, so you prepared something and you're gonna copy it. Okay.
Okay, now we have ESLint errors, right?
Chest has no. Oh yeah, wait. Let's disable chest expect for now.
Now we can. I also already checked what we need to do for this. So what we have to do is install ESLint plugin Cypress. Am I in the wrong? Oh,
this one.
I have too many windows open.
So it's this one. It's ESLint plugin Cypress.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's install. No, there is no plugin.
What?
There is no ESLint plugin Cypress.
I can't see your terminal, so I can't see what you're typing right now.
Or I had a typo. Let's see. I missed the ad.
Yeah.
Classic. But yeah, I'm good, by the way. I will share an interesting a video with you from a Marvel video, or it's related to Marvel, and I'm sure you're gonna love it. Really, I had to watch it twice because it's fantastic. But later you will get the link later. So okay, I installed it, and I think we need to add it to as a rule here. So this is a plugin. It's plugins. This is an array, right? So this should fix it, or
no, then we need to add something to the ESLint RC. I will just copy it over. Well, this is probably not the best way to do this, but it works for now. So for the spec files, we just use the recommended. We just extend the Cypress recommended plugin for now.
Okay. So have you added it already? I can't see it.
Yeah, it should be in. It should be in the ESLint RC, but maybe there's something wrong with the live share. Yeah.
What?
I think Stefan. I lost connect the live share.
Really?
Stuff. Yeah, let me just close VS Code and try and open it again.
Okay, I remove you and I'll add you again. You are invited again. So
yeah,
let me see.
Should still be the same thing, right?
Yeah. No, it's a new one. So.
Oh, okay.
So we have to add the Cypress to the plugin and add some rules.
Yeah. So it's just inside the ESLint RC, add the override key.
You wanna just override it for the specs file? Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So it's override.
Yeah, I think that's the easy way to make it work for now.
What's the syntax for ESLint override?
Just override.
Override. Wow. Where is the?
Can you paste me the live share link again somewhere?
You should get already get an invite. I said.
Yeah, it oh, okay. Yeah, I got it now, but it didn't work the first time.
That's live streaming with live bugs.
Yeah.
You will see. Okay, so it's is it override or overwrites?
Let me check. It's overwrites with an S at the end.
Oh yeah, it's overwrites.
I think you have to restart the session. I get an error message saying that the host has blocked you from joining the collaboration.
You get a new invite link. The other one is not valid anymore. Just saying, you
Yeah,
have to create a new
I
one.
just clicked the accept button inside of VS Code that said that you invited me.
So you should. It says now again
Yeah.
joining.
I get the same error again.
Okay, let me reload. Let me reload VS Code. So the live share plugin is good, but sometimes it has its. Oh, it's still loading.
It's distribute the computer. It's hard.
So never mind. Okay, let's go back. Start. I'm not logged in anymore. No, let's see. Start collaborating session. So now you are invited again.
Yeah, I just press the button. Let's see if it works this time. Yeah, I joined. Yep. Okay, so I can copy it over now.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Now we should have no errors inside of our test file. Yep.
So wait, you're in the test file. Yeah, now it works. So now the ESLint does not have any issues with our code. Okay, perfect. So let's just remove some of the warnings here. Why is the describe still not working?
It's something to do with the TS config, right? Because in our TS config it says isolate modules true. And
let's remove that again. So let's get the configure TS and let's go with the basic one. So okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Now it works. Okay. So okay, for anybody watching, we had just had some issues setting up a live share again, but Barnabas is connected again, and we prepared our first create and delete to do spec test file. So what it does, it's our first test. So it's our to do app. And it creates and deletes. Why can't I save this? Load plugin Cypress to extend from. There is still an error in the ES config. Cypress, so this plugin Cypress recommended does not work.
I didn't get the error, to be honest. So there may be a typo. Let's see.
Oh no, that's not something we can override. That's just something we can extend from. So the plugin is something to extend from, not to override.
Yeah, but we only we override what we extend for a specific file. Is that possible?
I don't think so.
I don't know. It worked for me. I don't know what the problem is, to be honest.
Well, it doesn't work in my case. Let me see.
Yeah, because now we still have the errors inside the file. Yeah.
Let me see if I install it. Oops. I think I installed it already, didn't
I? I thought so.
Failed to load config plugin Cypress recommended to extend from. Please, maybe I need to restart VS Code again. Sometimes it has issues when I add new. So it's gonna kick you again.
Okay.
Wait a sec. Reload window. So these are the setup things that happen from time to time.
If you open your the Cypress window from before, we should see our new test here now.
Yeah, let me see. Let me invite you first. Again. Yeah. Live share. So you should. No, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work. I don't know why it worked on your machine, but it doesn't work on my machine. So I'm just gonna disable it for now.
Yeah.
So let's fix this. Fix so many notifications. Nah, I don't want to fix that now. So let's just kick it and quick fix this one. Yeah. So I don't know why it worked on your machine. I don't know how, if you have a different, if you have changed something else in your ESLint config, but it doesn't work on my machine. So I don't care for now. So let me see. I probably closed Cypress. So let's open it again. Yeah, so I see the test we just created. I still see the examples folder. So did you move this into the examples folder? Let's move this outside. It was in the examples folder. I just delete that one. So now it's...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's really a classic machine, isn't it? So it works on his machine when he prepared it, and it doesn't work on my machine now. Yeah, classic. Okay, so we wrote our first... I mean, before we start this and just execute it, let's dive into the code and explain what we did. I mean, that's what's interesting. Oops, I don't want to do that. So can you explain what you created here? I mean, what's happening here?
I mean, I add a comment, so it's easier to follow the code. So first we visit the homepage, right? And then we get the form input and type in new to do. We submit the form and then check that the input is empty. Afterwards, we check if the new to do was created, and then we remove it again and check that it's gone.
Okay, yeah. So easy as 1, 2, 3. Let's go to the Cypress window again. So we're gonna run this test in Chrome. So I just clicked on run, and it does what Barnabas just said. Oh no!
What?
Again, something that works on your machine. So.
What was the problem?
Oh, my server is not running. Okay, this is works on my machine. It doesn't work on my machine because I haven't started the app. So that's a easy fixable. It works on my machine thing. Okay, so I just restarted the Next.js server to restart the app we have created last time. So I think, can I restart the test from here too? I need to go back probably. I need to stop it.
Save the file again. It probably will rerun.
Yeah, so I just stopped the test and run it again. And the cool thing about Cypress is that you see here on the right side, in this mode, I mean, you can run the tests also headless, that you see what's happening. So I see that I'm on localhost. This is the to-do app we created, and I see all the steps that we said Cypress should execute in our test file. And you can even go back in time and see what happened exactly. So we just visited the page. He selected the form.
I think you can just click on the steps on the left, right, and then.
Yeah. That's what I just. Yeah. So we selected the form. We selected the input. We added, or we typed in new to do. We got the form, submitted it, and then we expected what did we expect? That the form is empty. And that there is a new to do in the list below. Then that also there is a remove button. We clicked on a remove button, and then we just made sure that there is no to do left in the list. So that's cool. I mean, we just tested our app. We can go live now, Barnabas. Let's deploy this, make a huge fancy landing page, and because it's tested, it works.
Yeah, next time we can deploy it on Heroku.
Yeah. Okay, so Yeah, this works. So what's left? What can we do? I mean, our to-do app has not much more that you can do with it. So we haven't added any login or any complex tasks. But what we could do is,
you could mark one as done, right?
yeah. So we can, yeah. Let's write another test with the checkbox. So there is a checkbox. There's a little checkbox when you create a to-do, and you can mark it as done. And what we probably should do to show what Cypress can also do is, where is our component? Here is our to-do. Here's the to-do item, and here is the checkbox. So I mean, what we could do is, when the checkbox is done or clicked, we could, for instance, change a class or add something, so that we could also show how Cypress can detect CSS or class changes. It can, right? Not that I promise something here and then it's not possible. So Cypress.
Well, you can like with get and contain. No, with get you can pass in a selector to select whatever DOM element you want, and if you use a class, which would work, you would also get an element if the class name changes. The element's not there anymore, and you would have an error in your tests.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, here for instance, right, when you can also get a checkbox, and the checkbox should be disabled, or you can get the form. Here, this is how you can check for a class. You can say Cypress get the form, and the form should have a class of form horizontal. Or Cypress get the input, and the input should not have a value. So the cool thing about Cypress is the way you write tests. So you can read this. So it's easy. It's not some complex chaining of methods, but it's like Cypress get me this input, this DOM element, and the DOM element should not have a value that's chained, for instance, or should have a class.
I think if you use Cypress Studio, you can also have people just click around on your website and record all of that, and then have it as a test afterwards, which is pretty cool too.
That's pretty cool. Have you tested it?
No, not yet. No, that's probably something for like another time. But yeah, I think we should do that in the future.
Yeah.
There's also like lots of stuff. I mean, if we could set up a whole CI pipeline, and then we would need to, like, one thing that we don't have yet is an easy way to reset our database or something like that, which we could do in before each test.
Yeah.
But yeah, so lots of stuff to do in the future.
Yeah, that's right. So let's add a simple test for this checkbox thingy here, so that we do one test from scratch. I mean, you copied this one, so it was fast and easy. And by the way, Francesco said we should put the app inside a Docker container. So I mean, what we could do at the end of the stream is Dockerize our next.js.
Yeah, I mean, we could. I mean, I think deployment is something we should do, like in a different stream probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely something with Docker. I mean, we could like check out. I mean, Heroku is something that's like been around for a while, and it's pretty easy to use. But we could also check out something like DigitalOcean's new app platform.
Yeah.
And yeah, see how we could deploy it like the easiest way, or also the most cost-efficient way. Probably. So yeah,
that's right. Let's
see what the future holds.
Yes. So first let's check if the checkbox let's validate that the checkbox can be unchecked and checked or toggled, so that we have one last test, one last interaction test. What do you mean? What do you mean, Francesco? I think it would be nice to also check the code across the two. Yeah, so we can run it on different node versions. Yeah, that would be interesting to do. So, but first let's create a new test. So I let you write. So the thing we want to do is basically almost the same like in this test, except that we're not going to remove it. We just mark it as done, as done, and then we maybe change.
We probably should remove it too, because otherwise the next time the to-do is still in the database, the next time the test runs. Do you know what I mean?
Ah, yeah.
Because we don't have a way to reset our database yet. It's also something we should look at in the future.
Yeah.
But the easiest way is to just delete the to-do afterwards, and we have a clean database
Yeah.
again. So let's just write a new test. Create.
I think the
Mark
in which
delete.
file are you? Live streaming.
In the test file?
Live streaming is not our friend today, because I don't see where you are, and I don't see that you type something.
Oh yeah. I also cannot save because probably something with the connection again.
Yep.
So yeah, then let's see you write the test. I guess.
I kick
mean,
you
you
out
can-
again, and you're not online. So in my list of contacts, you're not online.
Okay, that's a bit strange.
Interesting.
But I mean, you can copy most of the code above, and then I will just help you with the rest.
Yeah. We'll get this done. But it's interesting. Today, the live stream extension is not reliable.
Yeah, the cool thing is you can just open the Cypress window next to your code editor, and then write the commands one by one. And every time you save the file, Cypress reruns your test, so you can actually see everything that you write in your test happen pretty much real time in the browser. So if you start with the visit command, then you can see Cypress opening the browser and going to that page, and then you can just create your test step by step.
Ah, okay. Yeah. So let's execute Yarn Cypress open then. And I'm gonna invite you again. So I don't know why it's. No, you're still off. No, I am offline. So it looks like my authentication token or something else is valid only for a few minutes now, or I don't know. So let's create a new test here. So you said I can almost copy everything almost.
Or maybe just try and do it step by step so you can see how it works.
Yeah, so let's remove this thing here. So creates and checks or I don't know, mark to do as done. Creates and mark. Yeah. So let's see. So there should be Cypress. Where is the test? It's not there yet. Oh, don't run it. Oh, building a React component library. That's fun.
Nice.
That's fun. So that's the test from before. Yeah, share it with me. Thank you. So that's because it's in the same file, so I cannot run it in the. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, makes sense. So
maybe there's something like only from chess. I'm not sure. But just comment out the other tests for now.
Yeah, I mean, I see it now. So okay, so the create and mark to do is done. So I just opened our app. So the next thing would be to get the form and submit or create a new to do. So let's create a new to do. So we get the form. Yeah, I skipped the other test. So we just see this one here. So what happens now is we open the page again, select the form, type in new to do and submit the form. So the next thing would be that
you're getting the check mark, right?
Yeah. So how do we get the check mark, the checkbox?
I mean, we don't have any classes that we can or IDs on our HTML that we can use to select the stuff. So, but you can also inspect the page inside of the Chrome window, and maybe you can see something there.
Let's see. I don't think we have a special class on the check
No.
blocks. Let's see. I mean, we have
But we do
have
have
lots of.
we do add a key, right, to the list element, because that's something you should do in React. So maybe we can just create just get the list item first with the key. But I don't know if we can. Let's see. There's the component that renders it.
I mean, basically, we just
Yeah.
get the checkbox. So can't we get? Let's see if this works.
You can just get checkbox.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you have more than one to do, that's not.
Yeah, for now
specific.
it works. So
Okay.
let's see. I mean, we would need to add certain tests for having multiple checkboxes. So let's see. So we submitted the form. Where is my window? Here it is. Ah, yeah. Now I have two. That's what you said, that there is no cleanup here.
Yeah.
But we could.
But you can just press the remove button.
Yeah, or we
to
just
remove
yeah,
it.
or we just say after each. Let's see if this works and we clean this up. So Cypress should get. No, this one. How do we get all items with the remove? I mean, what I want is that after each test, Cypress should loop through all the remove buttons and click on each of them.
That's something.
Can I
we have to check.
restart? Run all tests.
Too many windows open.
You should contain pass. Ah, you can pass multiple. Can only be called on a single. The click can only be called on a single item. Your subject contains 4 elements. Pass multiple if you want to serially. Okay. I can click on all items. You can do that.
Yeah, the error messages are pretty cool too.
So let's see if this works. I now created a before each. So.
Yeah, but you probably have to visit the page first,
yeah.
right? I don't think
Yeah.
just,
yeah, makes sense. So I visit. So what we are doing here, we have no cleanup or tear down for the database. So when we execute and run a test and the test adds a to-do, there is no way currently between the tests. Yeah, yeah, on DigitalOcean it's pretty easy, that's true. So let's see, the before each should remove all to do, but it clicks just on one.
Okay, did the multiple not work then?
It works. It accepts that there are multiple, but it just clicks on one. So let's see. Cypress. Click. So there are some options: top right border, left, alt key, multiple. Serially click multiple elements. Should. Maybe it's because my selector. Maybe that's because my selector is not. Do I have a special class here?
I mean, it still shows the same error though, right?
Sorry?
It shows the same error message as before, right? Even after.
Yeah, but for the checkbox, it's for the checkbox, not.
Oh, okay.
So the problem is still that the remove does not remove all to-dos. Or does it? No, it doesn't. So the before each did not remove all previous to-dos. So that's what we have to find out. So removing the existing to-do items.
Yeah. So what did it do? Can you click through the steps inside the before each?
Yeah, it's just opened the page, got the element that contains remove and removed it. So I think this just got one element. This is not a list of elements. So the contains just got me one or returned one.
Oh, okay.
So it's maybe not. So maybe it's not contains. Yeah. So contains. You get a DOM element containing the text. And I think it's just one. Yeah, you just get one. Yields the new element found. Yeah. Find the first. Yeah, so you just get the first.
So can we do a while loop while it finds a new element and do it, click it?
Isn't there something where it get all elements?
Get, but then we have to select it with a selector or something.
What's about find? I mean, find
Is that fine?
get DOM elements of a specific selector. So, well, let's close Discord. What if?
Oh, you could just do a get UL and then all buttons inside the list, right? This way you should be able to select all of them.
So we could say find in unordered list all buttons and click them. Let's see if this works. No. Oops, it looks like you're trying to call it.
I would do it with two gets, like get UL and then get button.
So not find. So get get button. So you can't do this. You can't write a more specific selector. Let's see if this works.
Yeah, you can.
Nope.
Just change gets, right?
No, it didn't work because this element is disabled. Which one is disabled? The add. Why did he select the add too? Yeah. No. That's what I. It first gets the UL, but it's not like we're used to with an enzyme where you no it's not, you're not searching the list, or you're not searching inside the list of the first get, so each get is independent from each other. So now it works. So what I changed is I get all buttons inside the unordered list, which is eventually the remove button here, and then I click every one of them, which removes every to do. So and afterwards the body of our to-dos is empty again. There is no to-do, and then we just add one again. Get the checkbox and click it, and afterwards, can I remove this here? Yeah, and afterwards it's checked. So what we could test now is if the checkbox was toggled, we could add another class or change something.
Yeah, but we can just probably check if the checkbox is checked, right? check.
Yeah, okay, makes sense. It's easier. So there was an example here. Should be checked.
Yeah, should be checked, right?
Yeah, so Cypress get the checkbox should be checked. Let's see if this works. So there's the before again, which removes all the existing to-dos from previous tests. Then there is a new checkbox, and it works. So the expected checkbox is checked. So this works. Because I mean, this test is kind of important for us, because remember in the first or second stream where we had some issues with the checkbox. In the end, there were just some tailwind issues. So we had troubles with showing the blue checkbox because we missed some important flex classes. Hey Alex. So yeah, I mean now we can run both tests again, so we don't skip this one. So we have just added two. So to wrap this up, we added two simple tests with Cypress for our little to-do app, and you can watch it here in action. So we created one that just adds a to-do and checks if the to-do is in our list, and it removes the to-do again and see if there's another. So when I run both tests, we need still to find something, fix something. So and the first test adds a to-do, removes it again, and checks if everything works. So in the current setup, we don't set up a fresh database or data set between each test. So we have this issue still here. So the next time when we open the page, Interesting there, but because
Oh, when there are no buttons, it's an error,
yes.
right? Okay.
So how can
But
we handle that?
can we somehow check if we find something before we click it?
Let's see if there is.
I mean, I don't know if should return something, right? Because we could, there should exist, right?
Bye, Francesco. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching. Have a nice day. See you later.
Yeah. Thanks. Have a nice weekend.
Yeah, enjoy your weekend. See ya. Maybe there is something like. Can you also do ifs here? So I know that's not good. So why is this? I mean, it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense.
What is returned by get? Right? We always get like an object with chain number functions. Can we somehow ask it how many elements it includes?
Mm-hmm.
Also,
The one thing you were looking for before was the within command. So you can say Cypress get, and then you can inside what you just requested, you can say within, and then you can go deeper inside the list.
Okay, check. Each.
Is there a each? Oh yeah, there is a each.
Yeah, there's an each.
That makes sense. Okay, yeah. So let's create an each here. What the each gets a callback function, and what are the parameters? The value, index, and collection. So I think the value is the element. Yeah, it's the element.
Yeah, so we should be able to click the value. Right?
Okay, so instead what we do here is we get the element, and then we click on the element, and maybe then we don't need the multiple. Oops, and there is a typo, of course. Interesting. The on trigger method, so the click is deprecated, or at least my VS Code tells me that there is. Wait a sec.
But that's. Oh, is this now a DOM element?
Yes, it is.
So it's a different type.
Now I'm irritated by that the word is crossed. So it says it's deprecated since 3.3. Use @link on or @link trigger, because the on and trigger method can instead of click function use on click function, instead of click use trigger click. Okay.
This is attaching a handler, right?
So let's add trigger click and see if this works. Yeah, so I get I get an error.
Okay.
Yeah, I still get the error because there is no element. So when the get timeout retrieved, expected to find an element but never found it. So the get still fails.
Can we pass options that we don't care if it's not there?
Cypress.
Because you can.
Before each get and do not fail.
Yeah, I mean, this is like something that you normally wouldn't do, so it's probably maybe it's not supported.
Yeah, that's right.
But it's I don't know. It's kind of strange. There's no if or. Right click, no. Hash index.
I'm not sure how to do this.
Yeah, me neither. So, okay. Yeah, it's a bit stupid that you can't just ask how many things it returns, but it makes sense because it retries a couple of times. And yeah. So. The only thing is if you do should and then not exist, it doesn't care if it didn't find something. So it's probably the each or something that throws the error. Right?
Yeah, or the get.
Well, I think we shouldn't get too hung up on this for now.
No, but it's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, we should have some kind of script that resets the database, right? We could just drop the table. I tried just running the migrations, but that didn't work because I got an error that there are too many Postgres clients.
Okay.
So, I mean, but yeah, we definitely should create for next time. We should create a script where we can reset the database, and then we can just execute this in a before each.
Yeah.
And then we shouldn't have this problem.
Yeah. That's true.
But yeah, I think we should probably move on to chess if we still want to do some with chess, but we already are streaming for 54 minutes, so maybe whatever you think is best.
Yeah. Maybe we close it here. I mean, we showed what we showed what we wanted to show. So we set up Cypress. We show some basic tests, how you can use it. I mean, there are certain benefits of using. I found a solution. Sorry, I was just summarizing it, and then I found. So you can add a catch here. Oh no, button was found, and then you just. So we don't do anything here in our case. So, but why is the catch does not exist unchainable? I think that's now because of the each.
Oh, okay.
Probably because the example I found it was the catch was on the get.
Yeah. Can you do the catch first and then the each? Is that possible?
So property catch does not exist on chainable jQuery element. What? So wait a sec. So instead of doing the each trigger, we could just say that we do the trigger here. So we click and say multiple true, and we do a whoops, where is the catch? And we catch, and for now we do nothing. Do nothing for now. Okay, this doesn't work either. That's interesting.
Where did you find the catch? Because I can't find the catch inside the documentation.
Yeah, so there is
in the site.
There is this error recovery, and there is a dot. The following code is not valid. Okay, I should see. Yeah. Don't look this up. It's not valid, so I delete it again. So okay, to finish this and don't focus on before each that don't work. So we just set up Cypress, added some basic Cypress tests, so you can interact with your application. we watch Cypress doing or executing the tasks, but you can also do this headless and don't watch Cypress. For instance, when you run Cypress on Travis or with Jenkins or any other tool to validate if your code still works. And with Cypress, you can ensure that many of your UI workflows are valid, work the way they should work, and that your users are not dealing with some dead ends or some crazy bugs. So I think this is it for today. We're gonna put the code onto our repo as always. You're gonna find the links below. You're gonna also find our social media links, also from Barnabas. Please follow him. Francesco already asked for your Twitter handle, so
I think you added it to the older episodes too, right?
Yeah, I did.
Great.
So yeah, I mean the camera quality is today really bad, but so we see you next time. I have no teaser. I have no teaser for next time, but let's see how this works.
Yeah, so maybe the chess stuff, right?
Oh yeah, next time we can.
Or something with deployment, right? Or deployment. So
yeah,
let's see, whatever.
Yeah, that's true.
Great, and then probably also like we have so much stuff to do. It's kind of crazy, right? It's just a little to-do app, and you can like work on it for like months.
Yeah, but the good thing is, it's easy to to know what the app is about. It's easy to relate to this app. It's easy to see what happens. It's not too complex, and it's easy to grasp the pros and cons and what we're doing and which tools we use. And that's the beauty of this little tool here. So thanks for watching, guys. See you.